100 people tell us how hot they are.
I think I'm like a 7 in like personality.
What are you in looks?
I don't give a shit. A 4.
There you go. And instantly, just like that, an 8.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how attractive are you?
What?
She was from the last video we watched.
God, no.
I think a lot of these people were.
I don't know. I rate myself from 1 to 10.
No.
Fuck. Right now, a 2.
2 on a bad day. 5 on a good day.
I should do low, so I like fish for compliments, you know? Yeah, 3.
He's a pick-me, dude. He's a pick-me. This is such a grueling thing to do because, like, what it does is it highlights your level of self-awareness. I feel like by a certain age, guys and girls, you get to a point in your life where you realize where you fall on, like, the social hierarchy of looks, right? And that's only if you have a certain level of self-awareness, right? And it can be a sort of a hard pill to swallow, but it's interesting to see what people think of themselves.
I feel like I'm not very symmetrical. Definitely a 3 or a 4.
3 or a 4.
But dude, before we even continue with this video, bro, I know this sounds corny because every motivational video, if you've ever watched those on YouTube, has said this, and you've probably heard it from other people in your life too. Dude, the way you carry yourself, sort of like your body language and your just aura as a human being matters so much more than how you physically look, right? Perfect example. This isn't actually a perfect example, but like look at somebody like Post Malone, right? Who is not, right? Before you guys come at me, who is not by stereotypical like societal standards considered like conventionally attractive, right? It's not a perfect example because he's like rich and famous, and like fame can obviously add a lot of points. If somebody looks at you and they know you're famous, that adds a lot of points to like how you look. But like the way he carries himself and the way he talks, you know what I mean? Like that sort of level of confidence can really carry, matter a lot when it comes to how attractive someone perceives you. Now, the only thing that kind of makes that hard, obviously, is like if you don't believe that you're like the shit, then it's hard to act like that, right? So like if you can place sort of like, if you can find qualities about yourself, characteristics that you have that aren't dependent on your looks, things that people can't take away that aren't tied to your age or necessarily your current life position, maybe accomplishments that you've had or personality traits that you know you've developed over the years, if you can actually identify those things and internally know that those things are valuable and those are like flexes for you to have, then you know that can sort of help with sort of your own self-confidence, right? That's helped me a ton.
It's very hairy up like head to toe.
I'd say a 4. Does that make me more attractive?
I'm a nice solid 4.
4.
On a bad day, 5. Like a 5.
4?
Like normal. I don't know, 5 or 6.
I'd probably give myself a 5 or 6 right now.
What do you like about yourself?
I'm gonna be really interested to see people who give them like 10.
myself realistically.
Scale of 1 to 10, how hot are you?
I don't know if I would consider myself hot. I've always had more of a cute vibe.
On most days, I err on the side of cute.
I'm a 5 in Ohio, then I'm a 8 in Seattle.
Miami 6 is Seattle 10. Boom.
Okay.
I think you're rating yourself a little too high.
Too high? Okay.
Oh,
I think I'm like a
6.
6. 6.
6.
You feel like a 6 right now?
I feel like a 6. I look like a mom 6.
When do you feel hottest?
I know I don't look the hottest, but I definitely feel the hottest when I'm dancing.
After the kids go to bed.
How,
I
dude,
like
why
it
was that
when
so
I wear
wholesome?
makeup.
It depends where I'm at in my cycle.
When do you feel the hottest?
When I've hit my period.
How attractive are you?
What's the average of America? There.
5, I guess.
Like a 6 or a 7.
I'd like to say I'm at least a 7. I think my height knocks me down a little bit.
I feel like 7.5 feels
Oh,
good,
man.
but we could just say 7 to be humble.
I felt that, bro.
7.
7?
7?
Yeah.
If I told you everybody gives themselves a 7?
Really?
Everybody.
I'm a good 7.
7.
7?
7. 7. 7.
7.
7?
Cool 7.
High 7.
Soft 7.
High 7. Soft 7.
Probably a boob job.
About a 7, 5 from the side. Got a weak chin.
I think I'm a 7 or an 8.
Dude, you look fine, man.
I think I'm about an 8.
I'm an 8.
8.
8.
8? 8.
Dude, I know we saw this guy in the last video.
Like a 7 or an 8.
I think I'm
Dude, I don't like to be insensitive, man, but what is going on here? Is this like a Matrix thing where you're gonna, plug something in the back of your head? Like, what the hell, man? Is this how much battery he has left? And what is this on his, he's got like almost a vampire look, right? With the skin tone and also like an anti-alien kind of thing going on. I'll tell you what, if an apocalypse hits, I want this dude on my team.
About an 8.
I'm an 8.
I feel like he is scrappy and can do some crazy shit. You know?
8.
I say 8 right now because my hair is not fully done.
A solid 8.
Oh wait, her hair looks
I
sick.
say
I just realized.
8 right now
That's kinda
because
cool.
my hair is not fully done.
A solid 8.
I'm gonna say an 8.
Okay.
8.
A naked 8.
I feel like me naked does a lot.
What are your best attributes?
Very telling, sir.
lips and my beard.
My eyes.
My personality.
In the summertime,
Oh,
I get
yeah.
freckles on my face, and I like those.
Yeah, the boobs. They're big.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how hot are you?
Depends on who's looking.
8, 9 with personality.
I am a solid 9.
I'm a 9.
9.
9.
9. You know, I got the curves.
On the way here, this was getting hit on pretty hard in the light rail, so like, it's doing it.
I'd maybe say like a 9 or 10 on good days.
I have pretty high self-confidence and I don't care what other
Wow.
people think, so a 10.
I'm a 10.
10.
10.
I feel like a 10.
A 10.
Why?
Why not? Look at me.
I'm so hot.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how sexy are you?
I think that ranking
guy's like,
people
"Come on."
by number is dumb.
I don't do judgment. I don't even want to put myself into like that headspace.
God, there's no good way to answer this question.
Is there a way to like answer this and not seem like an asshole and not seem insecure at the same time? Like they're both bad.
Yeah.
10.
I'm a 10 and everybody's a 10 if they feel like they're a 10.
Yeah, 10, right?
There you go.
I'm a 10, man.
I think I'm a 10. My girlfriend thinks I'm a 10. I'm a 10.
Oh, I'm a 10, most definitely. I look in the mirror and I'd be like,
At the moment, I'm a fucking 11. Are you kidding me?
Oh, like an 11, I think.
According to the YouTube comments and my DMs, a 12.
That's awesome. Oh, interesting. And they show like a little chart at the very end. Interesting. So people give themselves like that's a little bit above average, right? Look at this. The cut has some positive, healthy image conscious people, right? I don't know what the phrase is that I'm looking for, but these people think highly of themselves. And I think in a healthy way, right? It'd be terrible if like 29 of the people were at 1 or if 29 were at 10, right? But this is nice. I think this is healthy. And to be honest with you, I think if you were to like balance this out in terms of like, I think this would be a good representation of like maybe the population as a whole. I really do. I think that'd be a very good, healthy balance, a good estimate. I like that a lot. That was a good video. And again, I just want to circle back to the point that I made at the beginning of the video, which is like, I feel like at some point in your life, everyone knows where they fall on the totem pole. Listen, again, so much of it comes down to just self-confidence, man. You're like, regardless of wherever you think you fall on in terms of like physical looks, none of that shit lasts anyways, right? So like, what does it matter? Like where you've got to place your value has got to be in things that nobody can take away from you. That's the phrase I've always had in my head. What are things about yourself that are valuable, that you like, that nobody can take away from you, right? Even if you were picked up and plopped on a planet that had no civilization, nobody else, what are things that you inherently are that make you you that somebody could not take away? You know what I mean? What would you rate yourself? I don't know. You guys are going to think I'm annoying for this, but if I were to rate myself, I'd give myself a 7. And I'm not just saying that. Like, okay, so here's, I like 7 because like, I think 8, 9, and 10, this is like, you've got to be like conventionally hot. And I don't think I'm conventionally attractive. Yeah, you guys can probably hear Sammy yelling. She's streaming right now too. 7 is like, it's above 5 too, right? I feel like 6 is just, it's a nice middle ground between like average and hot. But you know what would be interesting? I wonder how this would look if people could report this anonymously. Write in a little form online or something like that, or write on a little piece of paper, how hot do you think you are? It's not actually attached to you physically. How hot do you think you are? That would be very interesting to see, right? I wonder if this would change. All right, great video though. I actually really like that. Really interesting.